It's freezing, give it a sec. There we go, hello everyone! That's right, here with more Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. We are getting close to getting through this game, apparently. To start with today, we're just going to go through some of the stuff that I unlocked last night by doing these little mini missions. And then we're going to go on and do this one right here, Each Step Like Thunder. Alright, so first, the Royal Lab.
Yes.
So I need 3 Lionel hoofs, I have 1. And that'll get us the unlock here. Aha! Okay, so we can get Magnificent Mass or this one. Flail attack power plus 10. I think we should do this one, that way we can connect both of these, so we'll do this one first. The sheer mass and fortification of a guardian, my imagination is running wild yet again. The crudeness of the size paired with the elegance of the functionality, I say. There we go.
Fantastic!
I finally captured the magnificent mass of a guardian. I did drop this weapon on my foot at one point, and it hurt quite a bit, but it's lighter than expected, so I'm relatively unscathed. So we got the fortified flail. I'll show you each of these. They're pretty neat looking weapons. But they all have the same attack power, which is kind of odd. Oh, cool. Use Magnesis to throw back 5 weapons. Well, we'll get to that. So we gotta unlock that one, this one, and then we can see whatever this is. And then I can't do any of these because I don't have enough items for them. Okay, so we're done in here already. That was fast.
Yes.
How are you doing, Mark? How was your Monday? Okay. So, to start with, we got this guy. The Hyrule Warriors are using Divine Beast Vah Neboris to patrol the land from above. Bring them something to thank them for their exhausting work with the Divine Beast. Is it a bit weird that they're bringing them chicken legs and entire like fucking turkeys or chickens? Is that strange? These are bird people. They're bringing these food to. Yeah, raw whole bird. I get they might be carnivores, but something feels weird about bringing bird. The Hyrule Warriors were refreshed by the food you brought them and could resume their sky patrols with vigor. More importantly, Divine Beast Vah Neboris became easier to pilot. Look at that. The strongest string. A renowned bowyer in Rito Village has the technique for making bowstrings more resilient, but it calls for Amaranth. To gain an edge in the battles ahead, seek out the rare plant.
Looking pretty good, huh?
Trained for hours with his newly reinforced bow, Teba thought up a new move. Now he's been itching for a chance to use it against monsters. So we got another bird person, Mark? Got your first one to follow? Excellent. I'm doing pretty good. It was really hot today. I woke up feeling extremely dehydrated for the first time like ever. A bunch of Rito kids were playing at Warbler's Nest, but now they say they're so hungry they can't move. Will you please get them some nice fishy bite to eat? We got a new bird person yet.
I won't stop aiming high.
The Rito kids couldn't get that tasty porgy meunier. Their bellies full of sumptuous fish. They said it might be fun to make a meal for someone else next time. Teba certainly isn't one to neglect weapon upkeep, but come nightfall, it's too dark to perform the delicate work of bow maintenance. Perhaps a light of some kind would help. I spent all last night working on this game, so I was,
I have further to soar.
busy. With the fireflies casting their glow, Teba was able to fix up his bow even in the dead of night. Meanwhile, the luminous creatures hovered around the Rito as if admiring his handwork. We got another combo attack for Teba. Some Rito warriors have asked for your help keeping their kids happy. When you talk to the children of the village, they say all they want is truffles from the nearby forest. Oh, okay, well.
Looking pretty good, huh?
Carefully tucking their hardy truffles under their wings, the children headed home with big smiles on their faces. It turns out they just wanted the truffles as a treat for their parents. Oh yeah, because, you know, kids do that. Frog side effects. Link has been asked to help Princess Zelda study the effect of frog-based elixirs. She needs more specimens to use in her experiments. Why doesn't he make himself useful and catch some? Because they're jobs. Why would he do this? Link brought an impressive haul of frogs to the research lab. Princess Zelda used the abundant amphibians to make great strides in her research. Hey, Link finally has a second special bar. Parade for the champions! Hateno is going to lead a parade in honor of Zelda and the champions. He wants to dress up Koroks for the special spectacle, and he has asked you to help find what he needs. We need 8 Korok seeds for this, out of the 94 that I have. Hateno's march put some pep in everyone's step, and the Koroks in their costumes were so delightful. So Hateno showed you his happy dance. Shaky shaka. I don't want to see his happy dance. Something feels weird about that. Mark, if some weird tree asked you to just look at its happy dance, what would you tell him? There's usually a dude that sells berries. Where is he? Is he at any of these? No. No. No.
Yeah.
Got enough of those. I'm just gonna buy those while I have. I don't see them around buying any, selling any, so there must not be any sales going on for those. Okay.
Yeah.
I only need 7 of them too. That's just kind of funny. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. One Korok dreams of traveling all over Hyrule, but they are not brave enough. Bring delicacies from each region of Hyrule so that they can explore the world from the comfort of home. The hell did I bring Moblin trophies for? Amazed by the foods from each region, the Korok decided to stop letting fear hold them back. They began training with Hateno so they'd be ready to take their first steps into the world beyond. And Hateno got 2 HP for it. Oh shit. People at Central Hyrule are even happier. Oh, there's our wild berries. They're even happier than they were. Well, look at that. A Korok Elder's birthday is coming, and Hateno's planning a waltz for the Koroks to dance during the party. He asks for you to help gather what he needs for the waltz practice. Get another 2 weapon spots. The Koroks danced a lovely waltz for the Elder's birthday party, so a tremendous success. So Hateno showed you his happy dance. Shaky shaka. He keeps showing me his happy dance. You love that happy dancing? Can you do a waltz in real life? I can't do a waltz. I can't dance at all, really. Oh, right. I don't have stone peplets. I need those. Look at that. 2,500 gold. What the fuck? It's happening again. Strands of light coalesce into words, forming a cryptic message. You who have conquered an otherworldly trial, present proof of your triumph and a token of willpower. Alright, well, here you go. There you go. He gives a 3rd special bar for him. That's another new character we'll be showing. I'll show you. EX, seeking wooden swords. Some students of swordplay want new wooden training swords to help them practicing copy weapons with a flail. Gather materials to help them out. Alright. The student using your materials to craft new wooden swords. They can now practice using the flail to copy weapons many times without them breaking. Join the fun sometimes. The best of the broken bones dance? Is that where you step on people's feet and break them? Surviving the Gerudo Highlands. Fearing that the Calamity may have destroyed one of the heroine statues, a traveler announced that she will ascend to the Gerudo Highlands to see for herself. She may need something to keep warm.
I can't be stopped.
The traveler, previously unaware of Gerudo Highlands' frigid temperatures, was quite grateful for the materials you provided. She set out on a search for the 8th heroine statue. I think that's a quest in Breath of the Wild. A Gerudo child who loves the color yellow will gladly take any yellow items you don't need. Okay, well, here you go. All those Bokoblin trophies you got yesterday are just being used up. The child was delighted with all the yellow items you gave her. Later, her mother, a Gerudo captain, offered you to repay her generosity by lending her strength to the Hyrulean armory. Thanks for giving my kid yellow stuff. Now I'll go off to die. The merchant from Skull Lake has set up a shop near Kara Bazaar. but it's so cold at night, nobody visits. Help out his business by trading him monster parts for his wares.
You did well.
You and the merchant both profited from doing business in the desert. He plans to set up shop in another place beside the desert, so surely you will meet again. Skull Lake Merchant's handmade Moblin headgear. It's designed to replicate the Moblin's distinct long nose and large horn. It is quite realistic. Alright, we got a new hat. A young Gerudo Vi wants to create a unique charm for her pet sand seal. Give her materials so she can use something to craft truly one of a kind.
Am I stronger than before?
Placing the charm around the crafted from Lionel parts around her Sandseal's neck, the young Vi swore a solemn oath to protect Gerudo Town from any and all foes who dared to threaten it. Why? Sandseals from the Sandseal rental shop are going AWOL. It seems they're abandoning renters to go after some alluring fruits near Gerudo Town. Time to fight fruit with fruit. Fucking Sandseals.
Excellent.
Mark, would you ride a Sandseal? Would you ride a shark? Now that they were receiving fresh, fruity compensation for their hard work, the Sandseals stopped running away. They ought to give the Gerudo some much-needed peace of mind. This is for another character that I actually don't really... Oh, shit, I used up all my Bokoblin statues, trophies yet again. I need 5,000 rupees for that and a whole bunch of Bokoblin statues. Damn it. Well, we'll get it. We'll have to go and fight them again and get more. Okay, got nothing there. The Volunteer Army has invited brave souls from across Hyrule to train together to prepare for the Calamity and get some provisions for the big day. With their stomachs full of tasty food, the fighters really threw themselves into the joint training session. All participants will improve their two-handed weapon skill. Look at that, we got a new combo. Sick. What are you selling that I need? Oh, 45 pumpkins. Alright, give me that. Alright, what's the more expensive one? This one. The instructor at the spear training ground is working on an unprecedented new training technique. It apparently helps achieve master the flail. Collect some items to help the cause. Now, you haven't seen me use the flail item. You buy the shark? The instructor was inspired by the materials you gathered and devised a new training technique. It's a bit out of the ordinary, but you may gain a new ability in it. I might if it was in a small pool. I mean, small relatively, of course. Big enough for a shark to move around significantly, but I'm not a fan of deep water, so I try to stay away from it as much as I can. A big group of aspiring spearmasters came to the training ground, but there isn't a room for all of them. Maybe Link can provide the instructors some materials to expand his facilities. With Link's help, the spear instructor was able to make his training ground much larger. Link learned some advanced techniques from training with all the new students. Alright, so I just spent 5,000 fucking coins. Here sits a spring of courage, breathed in an aura of mystical energy. Make an offering here with a humble heart and your hands clasped in prayer. With a prayer of and an offering to the Spring of Courage, you felt the mysterious power welling up within you, making you less vulnerable to being staggered by enemies. I haven't noticed an issue with being staggered by enemies, but yeah. Alright. These guys all need Bokoblins as well. Why does this game want me to kill so many Bokoblins? A weapon maker in Zora's domain has got roped into construction on a stone monument that has no time to work on weapons. Help find him the materials to finish the monument.
Beautiful work.
The monument was finished ahead of schedule, and the Zora were grateful for your help. The weapon maker was glad of it too, and showed you a Zora smithing technique. Look at that, now our max weapon level of our weapons can go up. The general store Coral Reef has been selling its wares in Zora's domain for generations. Its owner wishes to entice Zora shoppers with goods from far off lands, but needs ideas of what to sell.
All the better to help my friends.
The owner, delighted with the selection of imported goods, said he would look into them right away. It seems some exciting new additions are coming to the Coral Reef's product lineup. Mifa got some more HP. Oh, we got another fish guy too. Yeah. Okay, so you have the same thing I do. I don't like deep water either. I get very stressed in it. Zora and lightning do not mix. Some have tried to address this issue using electro elixirs, but they have little effect on Zora. Maybe a certain fruit would prove more effective?
I shall handle the next tussle.
The Zora served up the meal at a big lightning-proof luncheon, and it was so delicious that all attendees cleaned their plates in a flash. Only time will tell if it helps, but at least it was tasty. And Sidon gets another 2 hearts. And Leneru is happy and gives me all of these items. Cool. Anything here we can do? Oh, don't got enough of those. Alright, looks like we've gotten everything we can. So, aside from beating the crap out of some bokoblins, that's it. We can move on to doing the story. Okay. So, we have to bring Zelda to this. We have to bring Link. Who would you like to see? We got Sidon. He's another fish guy. He's pretty cool. We got Yonobu. He's another Goron. We got Teba. He's the other bird dude. Riju. She apparently can't come to this. We got Great Fairies and Monk Mazkosha. Want to see Teba? Alright, Teba it is. Do you have a better weapon yet? He doesn't, but he's got a lot of these. Maybe one of these has a... Sure, I'll do that. Okay. Zelda, do you have a better weapon? You don't. You have much worse weapons. Alright, so we can use this flail. Okay, Mark, we're going to bring the flail to this level. I don't know if it's any good for this level, but we're going to try. So, you're going to help me out here. Do you want that flail? This flail. So you see this one here? It's very minimalistic. But then you can use this one. It's got extra blue claws on it. Or we can use this one. What are we thinking? Extra blue flare. Okay. There we go. Ancient bladed flail it is. Okay, and we got a new hat, so we get to... Oh, we actually got 2 new hats. Okay, well, let's start with this one. Actually, I'm gonna go with this one for this level. Onward. We'll save our food.
Working together, they successfully recaptured the Citadel. Shortly thereafter, they found Robbie, who had barely escaped from the laboratory after the Yiga clan infiltrated its walls. The party soon learned from Robbie that Pura had also escaped the laboratory, making her way to Fort Hateno in Decluda. The stronghold, however, was besieged by enemies. Link and the others departed promptly for Fort Hateno, but who would quell the ceaseless onslaught of Guardians pouring onto Hyrule Field during this time?
Bob Dole. I chose not to use the snout because technically, by my rule of having to swap my gear every time I get something new, we did get the headdress first. It was the new headgear first, so we have to use it first. Shit, son, that's a lot of Guardians.
This is like a nightmare.
You needn't sound so defeated. Together we'll put a stop to it.
But how? Look how many there are.
I would likely have died if it wasn't for your courage. But I'm still here, and Neboris still has its pilot. I'd wager nothing can stop us.
We will triumph.
Don't worry, we're wearing the blue snout next.
Exactly. Well then, let's begin. Will you take my hand?
Yes.
So that little girl is actually from Breath of the Wild. She's from the future, basically. The little white guardian that's walking around with us pulled her to the past. Throwing shit at me. Stop being guardians. Huge guardian force has appeared. Is it Griever? Sorry, Final Fantasy VIII references. Is it Eden? Oh, sec, hang on. Let's see if they love this. Oh, they hate it. They might love that, I'm not sure. To defeat 30,000 enemies? Oh, okay, well. Given the abundance of enemies, that shouldn't be too bad. We're at 11,000 already, so... What's shooting me? Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, these little bastards over here are like by my feet thinking they're cool. You know, so Mark, in Breath of the Wild, you get to experience the Divine Beasts, because you get to go to these in Breath of the Wild, right? But you don't actually get to see them do much in terms of, well, anything. This game did at least let us play as the Divine Beasts, as basic as this might seem. It's still a lot of fun. Well, it sticks to the philosophy of the Dynasty Warriors or a Musou game, and letting you just obliterate thousands of enemies with minimal effort. In this case, quite literally thousands. Excuse me, can you fucking not, dude? No, we have half the time limit remaining and only 9,000 left to go. Hey, Guardians. Yeah, there's a reason we're not attacking yet. Let's get all the big bastards here into one spot and obliterate them then. Geez, look at all these fuckers. Here, you all get to die. What the hell are those? And we did it. What the fuck are those ones doing? Just rolling through the air. The draw is actually pretty impressive. That thing right in the middle of the screen at like the thin point, that kind of looks like a very phallic penis in the distance, is actually one of the Sheikah towers.